So today we're going to talk about an artist who still to this day I feel like he doesn't get the full credit he deserves. Future has been so many words that I can describe him with, but I think one of the main things is the fact that this guy is a monster. He just floods the market, and there's a lot of skills that he's kind of developed over the years and that he had when he first came in that he's used to his advantage. So we're going to go through some of those. So the first clip especially is kind of talking about how we need to reinvent ourselves. When you got a career spanning 10 years and more, you're going to have new personas kind of depending on maybe which album you're going to kind of do. So he's going to talk about that in the first clip.
Yep. And just reinvent, because every album, Rico always said, man, you got to reinvent yourself, reinvent yourself. So by the time when on Southern Playalistic, when they was rocking the like the Braves, the throwback jerseys, they already knew where they was going the next time they was coming. Dre already knew he wanted to do his hair like this, or he wanted to dress like this. So the next time he knew he wanted to I don't want to rap on this album. I want to just straight sing and do my production.
Yeah.
I don't want to rap. I don't want to do no shows. I want to, like every time you come and reinvent yourself and get a fan something new.
Man, I think one of the things that's so remarkable about Future is the fact that hip hop's probably one of the only genres in music or even life that after 1 to 2 years they just say you're burnt out. So the fact that this guy's been here for over 10 years and he's managed to reinvent himself into different kind of versions of himself, I think is amazing. Like even if you look at his career, first time we kind of heard him was Racks on Racks over 10 years ago. Then years later he changes and he does the Hendrix album. He's got songs on the Future album like Mask Off. Then he's still got songs, he's got trap ballads with NBA Youngboy, Trillionaire. Also even got songs like Too Comfortable. He's got so many kind of different versions of himself and he's been so versatile. We've got the Future from DS2 where he's got the Panamera hat with the shades. It's so many versions of himself. So I think, again, him reinventing himself is what's given him that longevity and consistency. In this next clip, he's going to talk more about how you should kind of carve your own path and also try and be authentic to what you're doing. If you do carve your own path and you don't listen to the outside voices, it will help you kind of master your own craft, and carving your own path, you'll actually gain a lot of followers as well and become way more popular.
Is that because you want to create your own path, you know what I mean? Even no matter what situation you're in, if you're rich, poor, whatever, however, like if you just want to be able to have your own experiences in life, great experiences, and listen and learn from other people's mistakes, so you don't have to walk down and make the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just hard-headed. They want to make the same mistakes so they can say they did it. But, man, just create your own path, man, and just do it your way, you know what I'm saying?
I remember when I first heard Future, literally probably about 10 years ago, maybe even more. And that was pretty much the first time that I'd heard that kind of sound. And I think that unique sound, kind of hearing it on that Racks on Racks chorus and then songs like Tony Montana, hearing those different kind of voice tonalities, those different cadences, it was so different to me that I think having that originality really kind of helped him carve out a lane for himself. So I think from there, he was automatically able to get fans on side because it was something so different and they were for it. And he's literally birthed a whole generation of a lot of artists, like even from 2011 till now, can name at least 10 artists that have probably come and gone and they've tried to kind of copy his style that he invented. And I think the fact that he invented it, that is the reason why he has stayed here, stood the test of time for over 10 years. That authenticity has really kind of showed. I think at the start he had a certain style, and over the years, even being authentic, still he's been able to perfect that craft and that style of music. So I think that is again one of the three reasons why he's one of the most successful artists. So this guy produces hit after hit after hit. He had about 10 songs probably in the charts at one time, either on his own singles, his features, or co-writing. So that just is a testament to the hard work that he does, and he keeps kind of doing it even though he doesn't get the awards and all the accolades. This clip kind of just explains all of the work that he's put in.
All the 10 records on the radio, they still didn't give me no awards, no nothing. Like I had Love Song, Bugatti, Good Cushion Alcohol. Then I wrote the song for Body Party, and I had probably Same Down Time, or just Never End with Kelly Rowland on the radio all at the same time.
So it's
but none of these records even got an award. They even went up for an award.
You mean like Grammy? Yeah.
So they're making me work for it. That's how I want it.
How do you do that though? How do you write a hit? Like what is it? What is?
I write so many songs. I do 10 songs a day, and it just Some of it don't work. Sometimes I never finish it. Sometimes it might just be a verse. Sometimes it might just be a hook. but I just continue to work.
But do you
I think Wayne must have been the first one to start with this trend, but these guys literally just flood music. Wayne was first, now we see Future, he does the exact same thing. Been flooding the market for years upon years upon years. People are still not bored of it. They working so hard just to get so many tracks done over high quality as well, just putting so many out. I think seeing someone like Future and also other artists, you can see that Young Thug as well. The work ethic is really, really inspiring. You can see that the work ethic from him rubs off a lot on the people around him, and the quality of the work is still high. And I think him being so present in the marketplace, him working so hard with that hustle, taking all those shows that he needs to, I think those have definitely made sure he's in front of everyone. So he's been able to stay here and be successful for 10 years, still probably each year within the top 5 to 10 top performing artists as well. So I think that hustle and that hard work has been inspirational and probably one of the most important things in Future's career.